Hey, what's going on, Rangers? Welcome to my review of the 2010 release of the Mighty Morphin Dino Megazord. Let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so they re-released the Dino Megazord in 2010. It's not as great as quality as the Dino Megazord from the 90s, I will admit that. I do not own the original Dino Megazord. I have seen them, I have held one. I can honestly attest that this one does not hold up, but it gets the job done, and overall, it's not a terrible figure. So let's break it down Zord by Zord and talk about it, guys. We're going to start with Jason's T-Rex. Alright, so here we have the T-Rex, guys. Not a bad-looking T-Rex. I think that they could have done without the nubby knees. I know this is part of the Zord Builder series when that started coming out, but I think that the original 90s one does not have the little nubs on the knees. It's just unpleasing to the eye. I understand why it's necessary for the Zord Builder component. It's just a little irritating, I guess. Another thing, his tail does not have a hinge at the end to hide it during transformation. Not a deal breaker. It's just another little thing that they kind of skimped out on. Other than that, let's look at articulation. We get nice, solid ratcheting thighs that go pretty much just 90. And then we have his knee will bend due to transformation. I'll do it on this side so you guys can see it a little better. Nice, solid. You can hear the clicks. Nice, solid joints. I like it. Ankle swivel. Just on a plastic hinge. But it's nice and firm. It's not a loose connection. Arms will just rotate 90 for transformation. There's no elbow. Would have been cool if they gave him an elbow. Not necessary. And then head can go up and down, of course. I'll show you the head a little better. And you can open the mouth, of course. We've got the vents on the back, if you can see them. Alright, T-Rex down. We'll move him off to the side, actually. Alright, let's do Billy. So, not sure. I don't remember if the 90s version had wheels. I imagine it would have. These wheels are just sculpted on there. It's really disappointing, actually. He will not roll whatsoever. It's really lackluster. The tail cannons are molded on there, which is kind of disappointing. So when you're in the tank mode, he can't have them up and pointed. His horns will go up and down for transformation, and you do get head movement. But overall, it's really just a Triceratops tank brick. See it a little better now that the camera focused for you guys. Cool sculpting on it, though. I'll give them that. They did some cool sculpting. Cool stickers. Goodbye, Billy. Goodbye, Billy. Alright. Trini's Sabretooth Tiger. Again, wheels do not work. They're just molded on there, unfortunately. We'll take a look at the sculpting and the sticker applications on it. Here we go. Tail will do a rotate for transformation. So will the back legs. There's no knee or ankle joint on these back legs. And the front legs will go up vertically, and then they will go down to about 45 from the original position. And there's only one solid peg for them in this mode, and then the next one is locking in at transformation mode. So you could sort of pose it if you got its legs down like this. Not very well, it's kind of front heavy. You could sort of get it to do one of these, like looking up at something, but it's not very sturdy. And along with the head moving, the teeth will also rotate for transformation. There's no mouth to open. It is just a sculpted mouth. There's not much to say about the Mastodon. It's an okay sculpt. It looks nice. The tusk, there's no articulation on this figure whatsoever. These don't move, the trunk doesn't move, the head does not swivel. I did realize that it wasn't connected all the way though, so that's nice. So the back legs will give you a little bit, but really that's no way you can pose this figure. So it's just essentially a big, nicely sculpted, tanky, elephant-shaped paperweight. And lastly, we have the Pterodactyl. We have the feet cannons down there. The head will do its normal swiveling due to transformation. I'll try to get it to focus a little better. The wings will go back just for transformation, but aside from that, guys, let's get it into tank mode, because we're pretty much done with the Zords. Let's get all these guys back in their frame. Alright, you guys know how it goes. The OGs know. Back legs up. These will rest forward, tusks up. Tail forward. Next. Horn, horn, tail. Let's move on to the Tyrannosaurus. So we're going to undo the tail. We're going to flip up the leg, flip up the leg, get it in there, and then the arms are going to go up. The arm is going to go up, and we put Mr. T-Rex off to the side. Mastodon head pops off of the two tabs. This will come out, off to the side. Shoulder pads will rotate forward. Shoulder pad rotates forward. Leg will kick up, and then we open up our backpack here, and we can grab the Tyrannosaurus. We can put the backpack on with these pegs right where it slots in, and then we can slot it in on the sides and rotate these up. Very nice. I don't know why they hollowed these out, because you would have to rotate them for them to have the solid side up top, but if you have it in Mastodon mode, then the solid side would be, the hollow side would be on the outside. It makes no sense. They cheaped out on a lot of things on these Zords. Plug this into the tab on the chest, and then we can put the Sabretooth Tiger and the Triceratops on. After that is done, all we have to do is take the cannons off of the Pterodactyl. They have tabs on the bottom there, which will plug into holes that are on the bottom of the Mastodon's foot. And then we take the Pterodactyl and we take these tabs that are sticking out on the chest plate, and we'll just slide those right in here to sit, and we can prop him up a little bit. Oh, cat fell out. Tail can also get, before we put the Pterodactyl in, we can tab the tail into the back of the Mastodon as well. Sorry, guys. And here we have tank mode. It does not roll. It's basically a stagnant figure. Cool display piece. I do like when Megazords have a second mode. Some do, a lot don't. I think it's cool when they do have an alt mode. It's a nice display piece. Not as nice as the original 90s, not as nice as the Legacy or any of the newer updated ones, but it's not absolute garbage, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments below if you guys like the 2010 release. I do apologize that this is the only Dino Megazord I'm working with. A lot of you guys wanted me to jump right to the Dragon Zord. I have the Legacy Dragon Zord, but before I reviewed the Dragon Zord, I thought it would be great to get the Dino Megazord out of the way, and that way we can, the Legacy will actually combine with this version to make Dragon Zord Warrior mode, so I'll be doing that video as well. So let's get it into Megazord mode, guys. Let's wrap up this review. Arm cannons will come off, the Mastodon's head will come off the chest, and the Pterodactyl off the back. And we all know from the show, we're just going to rotate these out. We're going to grab it here. We're going to bring the heads to stand. Oops, sorry, we're going to lift the heads up so it can stand. And then we're going to fix its spine by just rotating it upwards. And we will bring the arms down. As such, head can go up, this chest plate can go down, and then head can tuck right into here, revealing the face. Pterodactyl will fold up as such, and peg right onto the front, and the horns will come out. And then on the back here, of course, we plug in our two cannons into the back of the Mastodon's feet. Alright guys, so here we have the 2010 release of the Dino Megazord. Things I enjoy about this figure: it's very sleek. I do enjoy how much they slimmed it down. Even if they did skimp on some of the articulation, wheels, other aesthetics, I do enjoy the sleekness of the sword. I think it's clean. I enjoy it. Let's go ahead and give him his sword and his shield. So we're going to give him the shield and this arm. And we have our very bland, unpainted, floppy plastic power sword, which can go into his other hand. Articulation, you can get a full 360 on the arm. You have that nice elbow joint there, and then the wrists can do a little movement as well. Not too much, though, to hinder the foot being revealed. So you can get some poses out of it, which is cool. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of this figure. What version of the Dino Megazord do you guys have? What is your favorite? Is this one worth picking up? Is it worth being in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. The Dragon Zord will be coming very soon, and then we'll be combining the two into the Mega Dragon Zord, or Dragon Zord Warrior mode, excuse me. Anyways, thank you for checking out the video, Rangers. I will see you all in the next one.